morning from Cartagena. I arrived last night at midnight. I am up early this morning to take a tour with my friend Deimer, who the last time I was here, we did the Real Cartagena tour, and we also did one to Palenque, which just blew my mind. So I said to him, let's do a food tour, and I was shocked when he said, you know what, I'm going to take you through the walled city in Getsemani. And I thought, ugh, are there even any local places here anymore? Because it has become so popular. But he said, oh yes there is, you just need to know where to go.
My name is Deimer Puerta. I am originally from Cartagena, Colombia, the CEO of the HIT Foundation, which is a non-profit organization that supports underprivileged kids around the local neighborhoods. We have a program, a baseball program called the Cyclones of San Francisco. This is a way of kids to access baseball, which is a really expensive sport. We are giving the opportunity to kids that usually don't afford baseball.
Now, I certainly ate lots of food at the Palenque and the Real Cartagena tour the last time I was here, but today is dedicated to food. And Deimer also works with Carmen, who is actually going to be leading this tour today. She's just found out that she's going to be on camera, but she really does know everything. She has already shared with me that these are places that locals go to, but they're central. And so you can go here, support small businesses, and then also eat with local Colombians.
Over here we have, so in Cartagena we have like a lot of fried food. The point is that we have these points in every corner. We have like many options. These things come from them, but we also have this fried thing. This is like many people come for. It comes like having the three mixtures. Having the egg, because the Spaniards came and brought the hens.
Yes.
Having the corn by indigenous people, and having the fried thing by Africa. So it's just a mixture of our three cultures.
The interesting thing about this place is they actually make everything to order. So when you think about fast food or you see places like this, kioskos on the street, you think, oh, how long have they been there? But this place, you will not get sick because they're making everything from scratch in front of you.
So the point is that here we know plantain, and we just see it is like almost white when it's raw, but when it's cooked, it's like that. It needs to be also like soft. You see it, that you just can't eat it like that. And the cheese they use is costeño cheese, just from the coast.
It's not just like a queso fresco.
Yeah, but it's salty. It's really different than a cheese you're gonna find in Medellin or in Bogota. He's frying like the sausage.
So he fries the sausage.
Yes. Like in Puerto Rico, they call it salami, but here we call it salchichon.
Like a
salchichon.
like a hot dog.
Yeah, but like a bigger one. Yeah. If you just fry it like that and not put it in the water, we in Cartagena say it's a big tajada, like a plantain coin. It's just a big one because you need to put it in the water for it to be a patacon. So you're gonna try it with cheese and the sausage.
Okay.
And also, come over here. You see that red soda over there?
Yes.
That is Kola Roman. That is our local soda.
From Cartagena.
From Cartagena.
What a start to this day, and I'll just say this to you. You know, you can watch YouTube videos just like mine and go to the same places that I went to, but you don't quite have the same experiences as when you go with a local. These are patacones. We saw how they were made. It's mashed plantain that's fried twice, and they dip it in a sauce that is spices, garlic. It's just like the most delicious water. But when you get it, you also, if you want to get it the way people have it here, this cheese is queso costeño. It's salty fresh cheese. And then finally, this is something I've never tried, which is this. It's salchichon. That's good. That's a good salami. But actually, I want to get into the cheese. Oh, this cheese is good. Good fresh cheese, a little bit salty, but really the star of the show is the patacone. Okay. You know, they call it patacones in some countries, they call it tostones in other countries. I've had many. And this would rival my favorite, which was in Cuba. My friend Giselle, who's Cuban, she makes it and she also double fried it and put garlic on it. This one is, that combination of spices and garlic make it so much more than just like a fried plantain. This is delicious. All three things, 6,000. And you can see there's so many people crowded around this kiosko. It is really good. Now, Carmen picked me up basically what is the drink of Cartagena. You can get it along the coast, but not everywhere, and it's called Kola Roman, or Roman Cola. She said it existed here before Coca-Cola, and she can't quite describe the flavor. I'll have a little sip here. Ooh, it's a little bit like a cream soda. That is probably what the closest it's like a berry cream soda kind of flavor. You know, as much as I love trying traditional food from different places, I really enjoy trying like the vintage drinks and the traditional drinks. This and a little bit of this is a great snack. But there's so much, it's so hearty. I can't eat too much because I'm worried. I think there's a lot of food coming today.
When we are walking around the whole city, you will always find the rappers. Follow me.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said the robbers. These are the rappers. Okay.
Blessing Canada. Blessing Canada. Blessing. De Canadá de los Blue Jays. Beautiful queen como Mary J. Grábate el video, Ayngelina, pero eres la más viral. Grábate el video y súbelo para Instagram.
Ayngelina, llegó el rapero que te hace rima. Record and video, my talent, ayer te rima. Tú sabes que tengo el estilo para que la mente mire, tengo el style. Escuche que somos los mejores raperos, mire que todo lo que hay. Ayngelina, ellos, the record and video. En Cartagena, in the best, is good.
Óyeme patrona, es soleta que explota. Mujer en Karol G, pero tremenda bichota.
That was the coolest thing anyone has done for me. Deimer was setting it up as we were shooting this. Now, these guys actually, they rap on the street for tips. You can get them to rap. They made it up on the spot about me, but also they're like a legit band making music. That was cool. Yeah.
But for the story, they have like many places over here.
Okay.
Having the same thing for the same price. You can see them in the glasses. Just same price for everyone. The point is that you're not coming because it's cheaper over here or there. No. And they are all locals. You can see the size. It doesn't matter what you put in it.
Right.
No.
It's just by size.
This is the sauce we try here. It's really, really hot.
Okay.
For us, maybe not for Mexican.
I know, yeah.
But it's hot
Colombians
for
like
us.
things medium spicy.
Like maybe less than medium.
Yeah.
But it's something we love.
Who doesn't love a seafood cocktail? I mean, seriously. Cartagena is one of the best places to get it, and it's a local favorite. When you come across from Plaza de la Paz, after you're eating your patacone, if you have a little bit of room left, you can get a seafood cocktail, and they sell it actually by the cup size. So you sit down, they bring over the different size cups. It doesn't matter what you put into it, it's the same price. So I got the bamba, which is a little bit of everything, but you have to be careful because it's also considered an aphrodisiac. Now, when you go and look at how they make it, don't worry about eating seafood on the street here. Yes, technically it's a street food, but they actually have refrigeration. Behind you can see it's completely clean, spotless, probably much cleaner than our kitchens, and they make it to order, so it's not just sitting there. We've got a little bit of everything. I mean, we've got sea snails, octopus, calamari, shrimp, crab, so much. And along with that, you've got some tomato sauce, mayonnaise, some pepper, more spices. You've got vinegar, you have garlic. There's so much in here. If you don't like something, just tell them what you don't like and they will remove it. Let's go in. This is tasty. So it is a little bit tart. You can feel it right here. And that comes from the mayonnaise and the tomato sauce. But it does not cover up the taste of the seafood. It actually really brings it out. Now, of course, they serve it with some saltine crackers. But to be honest, I just love eating it like this. This was only 13,000. And it's a nice light, oh, I dropped my plantain. It's a nice light snack. Eat it over a table so that you don't spill it like I just did. I haven't spilled the seafood though. The seafood, that's the best part. So Carmen just told me I am eating it wrong. To eat it like a local, I mean, you can eat it any way you want, but to eat it like a local, you really do need to put it on the saltine cracker. I'm gonna put a little on there.
Now you tell me.
It's good.
Makes sense?
It does make sense. I liked it my way, but also I think that the cracker and the saltiness from the cracker does add more to it. If people give you food on the side, there's probably a reason that you should eat it, because nobody's giving food away just for the sake of it. I don't know if you can see, it is windy here. This is the best weather. It is mid-January. It's 31 Celsius, but not too hot because there's no humidity and a bit of breeze. It is perfect time to come here.
Over here you can see palenquera are all around.
Yes.
And you can come inside. Hola, buenas. You see they are just cooking. You remember the Bazurto market, right? The whole thing, the big things, having the food, you can come and see it. The same way. The coconut rice, the yellow plantain, you have the meat over here, and they have many paintings. And you see, I love Bazurto. They have many paintings, as I told you, having like showing the Cartagena you're gonna find there, but not having to go there.
Yes.
Because of the things I told you.
All right, so if you don't go to the Bazurto market, this is actually what it does look like. You've got a lot of people standing with food and you can just kind of choose what you want. I would have never gone in here, and that's a huge mistake because I love the Bazurto market, but I can understand why other people may not like it. It's got a lot of activity, but I definitely prefer to go in there with locals. But when you walk in here, I was like, oh, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And according to Carmen, this place has become very popular, and there are a number of these restaurants throughout Cartagena because people love the food from Bazurto.
See, like our slangs or the way we speak.
Yes.
We have like some dichos, that's the way we call it. And it's just like, if you're like a shrimp that is always sleeping, the waves are gonna take you. This one over here. And you see palenqueras all around. And the local music, champeta. Okay. Here we have another option for having mashed plantain, like patacones, but with a different shape. The point is that we have something inside. We have like some toyo. This is like a little small shark. This is something we eat the most. And we also have it like cooked with some tomatoes, onion, pepper, and garlic, and also some spices. And over here we have trio of crabs. It comes also from the ocean, like the shark, and it comes with a garlic sauce, and also they put some hot sauce and lemon in case you want to do it with like that. But we do it just like that. We don't like to use lemon in our food because it changes the taste.
Now, I like the spot a lot. They play local music called champeta that is from the region, and I know about it because I took tours with Deimer before, and Carmen pointed it out that you've got a lot of local culture here. They bring it into the restaurant, so you feel like you're in Bazurto with all of the slang, with the arts, and also with the food. Now this is Toyo, which is a small shark. When I was in Bazurto with Deimer, we actually had turtle, and a lot of people were very upset with that, although I said many times, it's actually river turtle that is very traditional to eat here. It is not endangered. And so when Carmen said we were going to go for Toyo, which is shark, also another very popular protein, she said, don't worry, it's not the big one, it's a small one, and it's not endangered. They cook it in this really cute Patacone cup, and it's just mixed with some tomato, spices. Wow. Very tasty. Not Not surprisingly, it tastes like fish, but like a very hearty, almost like a river fish versus an ocean, although it does come from the ocean. It has a nice flavor. The garlic and the onion are really good. It's so tasty. I'm trying to think of another fish that it's like. It has a flavor, like a stronger flavor fish, but it's really good. I will admit, in 1999, I went to the Philippines. The first thing that I had there was shark fin soup. I didn't know what it was or what it meant. And so now I'm always careful with people when it comes to seafood or other animals that I'm not familiar with to just make sure it's not endangered. To be honest, guys, I will eat anything. In Mexico, I ate jungle rat, but I don't stick to, especially for seafood, endangered species. There's so much seafood in the sea, we can always choose something else. But this shark, the little baby shark, it's good.
Over here we have this one, and the way we do it is breaking it in the middle.
Oh, you break it up.
You can also take every piece outside.
Yeah.
Maybe breaking it, and you just eat the inside.
Ah, okay. Very similar for us.
Almost the same.
Like suck out the meat.
Yeah.
Okay. So Carmen was just saying the way that we had the toyo, the shark, is actually very common. They almost always just shred the meat, and it's called salpicon. And so I thought it was delicious. Now, next up is the crab. I got her to show me how to eat it because I thought, we can't be eating this like with a fork and a knife, and definitely we are not. She warns me not to eat the shell. I am from the coast of Canada. But basically what you do is you're just going to kind of tear off the legs. It's in a garlic sauce, and then you just suck the meat out. This garlic sauce is good.
It also comes with coconut.
Oh, coconut garlic. It's a coconut garlic sauce. It actually reminds me of how we eat lobster at home. Really tasty snack. I'm going to try a little bit of lime on it. This is good. You know what it would be good with? A beer.
Yes.
Yeah. It would be, it's like a really nice little bar snack. Super tasty, not too heavy. Yeah. Crab two ways. Come get it at I Love Bazurto. That was a delicious snack. Who knew that coconut, garlic, some spices on top of little crabs would be so good? I loved it. And the shark, actually, I think it's worth trying. Very, very local here. Definitely worth trying. Now this is, I think, my fourth time to Cartagena, and I am trying so many foods that I didn't know about in different places that I didn't know about. I think this is really when you get a good local guy that really wants to share their culture with you, not just take you to somewhere that all the other tourists go to. It really makes it, and I'm so thankful that I met Deimer the first time, and I'm very thankful that he now is working with Carmen, because this woman loves food and she takes you to good places. Even the last spot, Deimer had been there many times, but he had never tried that crab dish.
This is something we grow up here, because when we are at the school, we have it outside the school with salt and lemon. This is the way kids eat it.
Yeah.
When we are in Holy Week, we have like a week for having some candies. You see the people that are coming from Palenque, they have the candies, and we have Corozo sweet. And then we also have the option to have the same fruit but in a juice, something to refresh. The Corozo juice. You boil it, after you do the sweet, the candy, then you have it in a juice. And we also have it like for some bolis or paletas. We have many options for having the same fruit.
Now, I love trying the Kola Roman, but actually, this is one of my favorite drinks here in Cartagena. It is not common to find throughout Latin America. I don't think I've ever seen it in Asia, and it is Corozo. And so Corozo is actually palm fruit, which does exist in many countries, but only here in Cartagena have I seen them actually turn it into a juice. Now, one of the things that you should know is along the coast, you're gonna see these people selling juice, and it's usually in almost like a fish tank, and there's ice. they're licensed, the ice is okay. And you can actually see that the ice that he uses has a hole through it, and that goes to show you that it's actually good. It comes from a factory. This is Miguel here, and he was a vendor of this in Centennial Park, a park that we just passed by. And Deimer told me that when he was young, you can see all of these people selling souvenirs, but also secondhand school books. He needed a book for school. His family could not afford to buy it new, so that they went actually to the park, and that's where you go. A lot of locals go. They also had a lot of street food, a lot of these local drinks. But guys, gentrification. A couple years ago, they were doing some restoration in the park, and they decided that they would push all of the street vendors out, and so now there are only like the high-end restaurants there, which I think are so sad. But Miguel is actually here. You can still get it, and oh God, it's so good. It's a little bit tart. It's a little bit like Jamaica and cherry, and this goodness. One of the things I think you definitely need to try. Lots of people selling coconut here. Listen, Cartagena coconut, the Colombian coast coconut is amazing. But this Corozo, I've never seen anywhere else. This is 5,000. You could get a big one for 10,000. Only in Cartagena.
And you see many murals, many street art. Getsemani was like a neighborhood, poor people, and also Cartagena people. And the point is that we were having many homeless, prostitutes, and also drug people coming to every street. But in 2013, people in the neighborhood started doing like a graffiti festival, just to take all those spaces back, and also to force all those homeless and also prostitutes going outside the neighborhood, and then they could take the neighborhood back. And then one day was coming, someone else was coming and knocking some doors asking for a room. Yes. For being in a different space, not being there with tourism, yes, just with local and having something cheap. And that's the way hostels started starting here in the neighborhood. Oh. And then that's the way tourism came to Getsemani. Here we are in Colombia, Italia. As you see inside, it's just a small space, and just one man from Medellin and another one from Italy were having like some ideas to have some arepas. They are not fried, they are just grilled. And the point is that they were not having a space where you to come and sit. You know what tourists start doing? Having a seat all this here. So the point is not having only the arepa, the point is sitting on the sidewalk. And now you come and everyone is just sitting over here. And that's the vibe for coming here to Colombia, Italia. They have many options for you to mix. They have the prices, really big sauces over there, and just sit over there and enjoy it.
Ooh, the sun is out. Now we are just walking through the last Pasaje in Cartagena. And so Pasajes are these little alleyways that you go down, and there would be like 20 families living in this space. Now Getsemani became more popular, more hotels, more restaurants, all these things coming in. And so the people who owned these large spaces and rented it out to 20 different families decided, well, I could just sell it to a hotel, I could just sell it to a restaurant, and displaced many families, hundreds of families. And so this is the last one right here. It still exists, but it is in danger. Carmen was saying that very soon the owner will come to a deal, and the residents of this neighborhood will be forced out. This is the last Pasaje. But she said that they've had a census, and people here really want locals to benefit from all these tourism dollars that are coming in, to be well educated and to do well. And so actually there's a housing project that could potentially house 400 locals to bring them back into the neighborhood, because they did all of this work to build it up, to make it so popular that tourists would want to come, and then all of the big hotels and restaurants would want to come, and then they got forced out. So, you know, as we talk about sharing and going for local food, supporting all these local places, supporting the street food, keeps vendors here, keeps the people who made these neighborhoods so special that they can also benefit from it, not the people who swept in at the end and are just taking advantage of all of us, spending our money, looking for good food. They had it first. Okay, I think we're gonna go for some more food now.
All these people come, they are locals, they have this place over here just to play and enjoy the time between them every single day.
Oh, what is this game called?
This is called Ludo. They can play this or domino here.
You know, I feel like this is kind of like hanging out with people that I know and friends, because Deimer, the last time I visited, we did some great tours, but it was very hot, and so he wanted to go out at night and show me Cartagena at night. I was like, oh man, I can't, I'm tired. And then he asked me, what do I think about Getsemani? And I'm like, it's nice, it's very beautiful, but it's almost like Disney, that it's so beautiful. And he said, don't worry, there are still locals. And so, yeah, we still see that they're here. This neighborhood still has like a local culture amongst the tourism. It's slipping away, but hopefully they can take it back. On to our last stop. Now, this is Sunday, and Sunday is the day that Colombians like to go out, do things, spend time with family, friends. It's like Sunday is like the big day. And so the spot that she had planned, very local spot, the owner decided he wanted to spend the afternoon out with friends. So we're just looking for one other spot. She said she thinks she knows somewhere good. Fingers crossed that it's open. And the owner there, who is local.
This is the local beer.
Oh, I've not tried this.
Okay, this is a beer we have just here in the coast. It's not easy as the soda to find it in the inner side of the country. And this is called Costeñita, like a little woman from the coast.
Yes.
Okay? This is like just 1 or 2 times drinking it. And for ending this experience, we can say, hold on a second. Arriba, abajo, al centro, y pa dentro.
There's nothing like a cold beer. It is hot out right now. I like these, they're so cute. How much is this for one?
It could be maybe 4,000.
4,000? This is good.
Like $1.
Now, we're ending this video here because we had so many tasty things to drink, to eat. It's been a really nice time actually to stay in the core, in the heart of tourism and still find the local side of it. But I might have another video for you coming, and we're going to begin later today because the last time I was here, I did not go out with Deimer. He wanted to show me Cartagena at night and I was too tired. But I think I'm gonna have a coffee and we'll see how it goes. And if we go out, I'm gonna bring you along with me for the next video. See you then.